All right, greetings, shalom, brothers and sisters. What's going on, world? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy back at it again, Divine Divinations. Back in the place, back in your face. Here on my journey through ascension, here just to bring you just this little bit of information to help you through yours. But today's video, I want to talk about how along this journey, how diligent and how vigilant you have to be, how diligent and how vigilant you have to be watching your emotions. You know, when we begin to manifest this world. See, a lot of you guys out here like this not gonna apply to you guys because you guys are regular people. You know what I'm saying? But people like me who have rose their consciousness like to a certain level, and my consciousness like have expanded. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to stand extra responsible for myself. And I can't go around blaming all this other stuff, blaming these demons and blaming other people for things like that I go through, because that's like not helping me get through the situation. Like that's all stuff that's gonna keep me stuck. Like me blaming the world, me blaming the fucking darkness, fucking blaming the frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like me fucking blaming. Sorry, like it's fucking bees. But me fucking blaming everything. Actually, like it's like a wasp. But me blaming everything, it's only taken away from the work that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only taken away from my part, that I need to do. Too many of us, like when we go through things, like we be so quick to blame and like point the finger at everybody and everything else, like as to why things didn't work out the way that we wanted them to. You know what I'm saying? But if we was to truly take responsibility for the self, you know what I'm saying, and truly walk through them hallways and truly, you know what I'm saying, take yourself down through there within self-mastery, you know what I'm saying, like you will, y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all will begin to unfold yourself and like begin to use yourself in different ways, you know what I'm saying, and like not let this world and the grief and the anguish like of this world pull you in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? You'll end up standing responsible like for your own frequency and like for your own well-being. You know what I'm saying? And like not letting nothing out here have no say-so over what go on with inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like this is really like how you have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why the Bible say ye are gods. We have to stand as God and as kings over ourselves first. Gods and kings of ourselves first and foremost. Before we go on to ruling these nations, first we have to learn how to rule over ourselves. Because like in a lot of instances, ourselves is ruling over us. Ourselves in these physical body, like these physical incarnations like that we currently are using, you know what I'm saying, are running us. Or like causing us to do things like that we probably wouldn't want to do, causing us to be in situations like that we probably wouldn't want to be in, That's another reason why we fell down here. You know what I'm saying? Like we wanted to see what it was like for shit to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another reason like why we incarnated into these bodies, like why we came from an energetic form into a physical form. Because we wanted to see things hard. You know what I'm saying? Because we wanted to test ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like whether or not you know it, but when you came down here, you chose to come down here. Your spirit like made a contract down here, and like you have certain things like that you're supposed to do down here, like whether it's good or bad, like whether you're supposed to be the good guy or the bad guy, like whether you're supposed to be the guy that's supposed to show everybody what not to do, or whether you're the one that's supposed to show everybody what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like everything had a part, from the ground to the sky. Each blade of grass fucking had a part to play. You know what I'm saying? Like a part to fill. Like real talk. Like don't let yourself start feeling obsolete. You know what I'm saying? If you start to feeling obsolete, like then you're just not doing enough. Like then you're just not giving enough. You know what I'm saying? Like even our elders should like have something to give. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not just like experience and like information. You know what I'm saying? Like from you going through this life. You know what I'm saying? Like like I can make it sound deep, but it's like when you're doing what you're supposed to do, like it's really not hard. It's really not hard. It's just very important. I feel like, like the importance of what I'm speaking on, and like really like taking responsibility like for the self, like going through this physical world, can take us through the ringer in self mastery. You know what I'm saying? Can take us through the flaming hoops like that we looking to jump through. You know what I'm saying? In fucking self mastery. You know. Hmm. A lot of you guys know why this is important, but you still defer off, you know, and do what it is like that you want to do. A lot of you guys like know that this is the truth, but like you haven't drilled this message like into your mind like enough, like as to like why this is important. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it's like this is something that you do, but like we haven't practiced this enough, like for it to become a part of your everyday self. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at it like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But this is extremely important. You know what I'm saying? Like this is extremely important. You know, for me speaking on going through self mastery. You know what I'm saying? Like learning how to protect your own frequency. You know what I'm saying? Protect and fucking maintain um, your own frequency. You know what I'm saying? To uh, everything kind of having its place. You know what I'm saying? Like from a child to an old person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is giving the world something. You know what I'm saying? A child coming through with that pure frequency, like we really don't know. Like we really don't even be realizing like how our children be like such a pure frequency, like for us to lean on. You know what I'm saying? That like hasn't been pulled down by all of the world. You know what I'm saying? So they could just be happy and fucking carefree. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like a lot of people like we really do like enjoy our time like with our children like for that very reason. You know what I'm saying? Because our kids are free, like their minds are free, like their minds not held down like by this fucking physical world and all this fucking collecting these fucking material items and fucking all these thought forms and shit, like haven't been bogging them down. You know what I'm saying? Like all like a whole world of like insecurities like haven't crashed down on them. You know what I'm saying? Now see like this is something like that we teaching these kids to be fucking insecure by telling them that by telling the girl that she has to be beautiful, by fucking giving this girl a fucking magazine and fucking making her flip through the magazine and looking at all the different images of women that people around the world are calling beautiful, are calling the most beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? This is where insecurities come from. You know what I'm saying? Like for a man, you know, we sit up and watch people like fucking LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like go and do like what he does. You know what I'm saying? We can sit back and watch motherfucking Ken Griffey Jr., fucking Mark McGuire. You know what I'm saying? Sit up and fucking smash home runs and shit. And because we can't do that, we feel like we less of a man. You know what I'm saying? If you in a certain place, like that's like what can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a certain place, like that's like what can happen. You know. Our carnal desires are not like our carnal side is not supposed to tell us like what's necessary. Like you're supposed to use your spirit and like your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like in all actuality, like your carnal side, like your carnal mind, it's not supposed to be like what you're feeding and like what you're using to measure this world. Your carnal self. When I say carnal, I mean the self that's relying on these physical senses, these five senses: sight, smell, taste, hearing, touch. You know, it's a lot of things like that we don't take into consideration. You know, our ancestors actually looked at thoughts like as a sense, like as another sense. You know, like as a sixth sense. But, you know, there's a lot of things like that I would speak on. You know what I'm saying? All in all, within staying on track and within trying to bring forth this one message. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, what's going on, world? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Divine Divinations, back at it again. Today's video was about how we need to start standing more vigilant and more diligent about 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 ourselves and like walking through this world. You know what I'm saying? And like the kind of things like that we let happen like around us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us feel like we alone, but like if we can plug in together, if we can stand together and fucking make collective decisions together. But see, like too many of y'all, like you gonna fucking walk in a room and you gonna look like, oh, like I don't like her because like I mean like at the last fucking family reunion she said I was ugly or fucking some shit. We have to learn how to put all this little bullshit trivial shit aside so that we can get shit done. Fucking real shit. Like we came too far like here in America like for us to still be letting this happen. And there's too many atrocities that are being perpetuated over us for us to let this happen. But stay in your pyramid of peace, your pyramid of protection, your pyramid of prosperity. Stay liked up, loved up, blissed up, twist up, the ganja. Elevate your motherfucking self. Meditate. You just might levitate, my nigga, one day.